Everyone, today we are going to discuss about the Newton's law of motion. In this case, we are discussing that Newton's second law is so important that this is a special case for the Newton's first law of motion. Means with the help of Newton's second law, we can justify Newton's first. With the help of Newton's second law, we can justify Newton's first law also. What is in this case? As per Newton's second law, we can say F is equals to ma. We have already discussed F is equal to ma, or F is directly proportional to change in linear momentum, rate of change of linear momentum. So we can just go for this. So in the second, as per Newton's second law of motion, F is equal to ma. A is acceleration. Acceleration is equal to change in velocity per unit time. So we can mention at the place of A, we can write down V minus U upon T. Now in the next step, this T can be shifted this side. So it will come F into T is equal to mv minus U. We got it now here. And after this, ft will be as it is. And this will be open mv minus mu. This thing we got with the help of the Newton's second law, and this term we considered as equation number 1. Now after this, we use this equation number 1 again, when as per the first law of Newton, if no external force will be applied on a body, the position of a body will not change. So here we considered when no external force applied on the body. No external force means F will be 0. So from the equation 1, have you remember what was the equation 1? Equation 1 was Ft is equal to mv minus mu. So here we mention the equation 1, Ft is equal to mv minus mu. Already we considered the case F is equal to 0. So we place the value of F0 from this place. So 0 into T is equal to same mv minus mu. 0 into T will be 0. mv minus mu, we just took it from there. mv minus mu as it is, and 0 into T will be 0. Now minus sign is there and here is 0. So we can just shift one place here to here. Means mv will be on mv and minus mu just shifted opposite side to the is equal to. So it became minus mu converted into positive mu. So mv will equal to mu. Now m will be cancelled out with m, and ultimately we got v is equal to u. V is equal to u means final velocity is equal to initial velocity. What it states? It states that whatever the initial position of the body, initial velocity of the body is there, the same will be the final velocity. Suppose a body is moving with the 2 meter per second velocity. After 1 hour or after a particular time, the velocity of the body will be 2 meter per second only. Means body is still moving with the no change in the velocity, means uniform velocity. Indicated that if external force of the body will be 0, then body will move with the uniform velocity. Another case we can say, suppose a body is in rest position, velocity of the body is 0, initial velocity of the body is 0, and final velocity will be equal to initial velocity, means it will also be equals to 0. Velocity 0 means body was in rest. When the body was in rest position, lastly body will be in the rest position, means no change will take place if external force on the body will be 0. With the help of second law, we are just mathematically we are just explaining, we are stating the first law of Newton. We can say body will be in the same position if no external force will be applied on it. V will be equal to U only. You can take the condition like car is at rest position, will remain in the rest position only. If it is moving with the velocity on a particular velocity, it will move with the particular velocity until and unless an external force will be applied on this, or external force will be 0, no change will take in the position of the body. It indicates that Newton's first law of motion is a special case of Newton's second law. Thank you.